While the whole Europe is freezing in December frosts, the festive 10th ROTAX Max Grand Final is held under the hot sun of Egypt. Winners and prize takers of national challenges in ROTAX classes gather at the circuit of SHARM el-Sheikh resort.
From the huge nations like Russia, China, United States, Canada, tiny nations like New Caledonia, it's all the same. We come together as one world family in karting.
Karting Olympics, that's the way people call the annual World Grand Final in ROTAX Max. And it's quite fair. This year, 216 sportsmen from 61 countries came to take part in the competition. The Ghibli Raceway is one of the few circuits that have a Category A license. No wonder it's the second time the ROTAX Grand Final is held at this track. The track is 1,308 meters long. It features slow hairpin bends, tricky S-turns and fast corners. Its infrastructure allows accommodating over 2,000 people in the paddock and at stands.
The management is absolutely smart. Sure, everything is on time and according to the schedule. Configuration of the track is just perfect. The track is challenging. I like the first and the second turns best.
Russia is represented by 8 drivers: Vladimir Gnoyevoy, Anton Kononov, Daniil Motenko and Alexei Zabolotny applied for DD2 class, where gearbox is used. 4 others take part in gearless juniors and seniors classes. Artem Markelov and Roman MAVLANOV are in junior category. Grigory Pahomov and Timofey SHAROV race among seniors.
There are many people, many competitors, many champions too. Motors are not the main thing. They are all the same here. Driving is what matters.
Materials are really the same for all participants. Traditionally, Grand Final organizers provide all sportsmen with new karts, so the outcome depends entirely on the driver and his mechanic. During the 4 days, training practices, qualifications, preliminary heats, pre-finals and finals are held. It makes a total of 60 runs. All nuances are considered in advance, since regulations are approved by CIK.
We, of course, cooperate with them. We fulfill all the rules, the age rules, the sporting regulations, and manage to make the kart sport a lot bigger worldwide in the last 10 years.
Under such stress, participants who have never taken part in international competitions experience more difficulties. To succeed, one should promptly adapt to new conditions.
There were only 4 heats before qualification, so one should have made use of those 4 heats to feel the track, feel the kart, feel where to go in terms of setup.
Russians didn't have a chance to master the Egyptian track, and they had a rough time. After preliminary heats, only 2 of 8 drivers got to the final: Artem Markelov in juniors and Grigory Pahomov in seniors. Yet the competition regulations provide for a second chance heat, which brought luck to another representative of Russia in seniors category. Timofey SHAROV, who fell beyond the first 28 positions after preliminaries, showed excellent performance in second chance heat. He finished 4th, which allowed him go into the final too. Unfortunately, all 4 Russians were left out in the cold in DD2 category. Anton Kononov, the only one who got to the final on points, was disqualified for underweight. At the finish of the 3rd heat, 500 grams decided the fate of the Russian challenge winner.
Well, actually, it was a mistake of the whole team. We checked but didn't take note of whether the tank was filled to the full mark. So my 24th place in the final turned out 24th in the second chance. And second chance is mere lottery.
Perhaps the main problem Russians face is that they lack experience in crowd driving. One shouldn't lose time in a fight. Every 10th of a second may cost you several positions at a blow. Just think, 60 drivers in each class fall within 1 second by the best lap time. This final is truly grand.
Certainly, Russia should aim at holding competitions at such level so that foreign drivers come from abroad and Russian drivers improve their skills.
Russians failed to fight for the victory this time. On the other hand, getting into the world's best 10 drivers is a real breakthrough as well. Therefore, the competition is hot not just in the vineyard, but at other levels too. That's where Russians have an undeniable advantage. The number of fans places Russia way ahead all other nations. Over 90 Russians gathered in the paddock of the Egyptian circuit.
I enjoy seeing such unity of the team. I appreciate that so many people came to support the team during the race. Well, the general atmosphere is very pleasant and friendly.
Unfortunately, friendly atmosphere is not enough to avoid troubles in the race. In the final part, Artem Markelov and Grigory Pahomov got into the pile-ups and had to break through the crowd. As a result, Grigory Pahomov becomes 20th to reach the checkered flag. Artem Markelov finishes 21st.
Just like everybody else, I was aiming at the first place. It was real, but I failed. Drivers are stronger here, they are smarter, and the competition is more difficult. Well, everything cannot be easy.
Nevertheless, Russia got its own hero too. Those who witnessed the final race will long remember Timofey SHAROV's breakthrough from 32nd position to 13th at the finish. Recall that Timofey got to the final after the second chance heat.
I remained cool when driving. I knew I'd already got to the final. I'd already become one of the best in the world. So I only had to get forward. Keep cool and you'll be ahead.
We didn't get somebody on the podium like Mikhail Mitrokin previously at Alain, but the Russians getting better and better and better. I hope to see you again soon.
Looks like the well-known commentator will remember Mikhail Mitrokin for all his life. Will other Russians appear on the list? We'll see next year.